fucking YouTube. You know, now can I work this? Can this work? Can this happen now? All right. I think I temporarily unfucked what YouTube did. Question mark. I hate being a streamer sometimes. Let's see. Okay, cool. So that got updated. Alright. Okay, well, I'll have to reset the thing later. But, alright. Let's go to YouTube farm. Let's do it. We gonna play the farm. Meet me at the farm. It's going down. Alright. Turn that down a bit. I don't want it too loud. I want it to be like ambiance kind of thing. Alright. Advancement. Initiation. Deeper than mine. Oh wait, I need to check this. Baby girl, hey, calm down, dog. Go lay down. Hey, come here. Come here. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Good girl. Can you do me a favor? Can you fill up my water gallon? Oh, fuck. God damn it. These assholes. Can you fill up this water gallon in the sink? Scheiße. Whoop. Whoop. Well, at least the dog scored some onion rings. It's a plus, I guess. Spirits are mildly perturbed. So no mining today. Alright. Let's get this ball rolling. Need to get some more wood. So I figured out my check discrepancy. They updated my account upon review, and now I got clawed back from 50% to 115. So did you get your lost money then? I'm assuming. By the way, hi. Alright, bad day for mining. My farm is really lacking. Can I make... No. I can't make anything. That sucks. Cauliflower to Leah. 2 days. That ain't happening. Okay. Ew. 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 Hang on, I'm trying to get food situated. These motherfuckers. After all that, I'm missing a fucking burger. Are you serious? Nope, I'm not. I just rolled out of sight. Wherever the bag fucking fell. Okay, we're good. What are you doing? Where you going? I didn't drop anything else, bitch. Oh, fuck, never mind. Just dropped something else. Thank you. That's a big bit of inflation, buddy. A pretty big bit of inflation. Go wait. Everything on top was the potatoes. They got the green beans. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, just go fishing again today. It's the only option I really have. So I've only slept for a couple hours, so I'm probably not going to stream so long today. But I did want to do a little bit of something. True. Yo, what's up, Doyle? How's it going, buddy? But yeah, I'll probably be a short stream today, like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours. True, I guess it is, but you're also taking a bigger risk going to work now. It's going okay? That's good to hear, buddy. I'm alright. Uh, it's been really cold the last week or so here, and last night, apparently a warm front came through. Because I went to bed at like 4:35, and I was feeling okay. Everything was nice and good. Woke up around 9. I was like, God, it's getting kind of toasty in here. I fell back asleep. Woke up at 11:30. I was fucking sweating my ass off while in bed. I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. I've been trying to go back to sleep, and I haven't been too successful. Like, I'm tired, but I can't, like, nod off. It's really dumb. So, I'm going to do a little bit of streaming because I'm awake right now. and then we're gonna, like I said, I'm probably gonna stream for 2 hours, and I'm probably gonna go take a small little nappy poo. I got some people I gotta hang out with tonight. I got my bestest, goofiest friends to hang out with. It's funny because like we played Stardew Valley last night together on the multiplayer, and there are so many times that I wish I was like recording or streaming, because it's just the funny, stupid shit that we do. It's like, God, man, I wish I had a fucking camera, or that I wish I was recording, but I don't usually. So I try to have my stream time and my personal time like separate as much as possible. There's some people who always stream whenever they're on a game or something, but when I hang out with my friends, it's literally personal time. I don't want to. I don't like getting infringing upon their, their free time as well. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta buy groceries tomorrow. That's gonna be kind of interesting. I used to eat a lot. Now I've kind of knocked it quite a bit down from what I used to. Like I used to, like I've been eating like just once a day, but it's like been a decent meal. And I honestly I need to stop. I need to eat like smaller meals multiple times a day, so I don't retain so much bullshit. But when you broke, you broke. So my goal for this month is to not be broke. Oh shit. Ugh. Trying to drink some water. Did not go too well for a minute. Look down, you idiot. Jesus. Come on. Come on, baby. This is based on how much you bring in twice a year, so it can always fluctuate. Speaking of fluctuate, let's go buy a bag space. Let's go buy a bag space so we can fluctuate and bring more fish home. Well, that's 10,000. Okay. I don't know why, but I thought it was only 5,000. At least I know. In 40-hour weeks, I work for a while. Yeah, it's hard when that 40-hour weeks. I used to pull that on my commission job. I mean, I was a big guy and I had to walk around for 40 hours a week on a sales floor. It was not easy on me. No. Puppy's just staring at me like when I got food. Like, dude, calm down. I need 2 more casts. That seems like a pretty high percentage. Woo! That's what I get for getting jalapeno bites. Oh, fuck. I need, like, drink now. Fuck, time passing. God damn it. uh. Oh, wait. Oh, man, I'm good. I almost fucked up. Alright, let's go. Woo! Yeah. If you're still missing on potential money, then, I mean, it's so bad. Hello, Jessica the kitty. Level 6 fishing, nice. Ooh, and it's raining today. Hell yeah. Alright, spirits are neutral. Thanks, Mom, for getting me more cookies. You're gonna make me fat. Sure. Fatter. Oh man. But yeah, I'm hoping I'll feel a little bit better by the time I'm done streaming here. Just, try to get a little, a little tired so I can get some proper rest. The CPAP seems to be working good because like I don't feel as anxious like all the time anymore. So I think a lot of my problems are starting to like resolve themselves slowly, which it is gonna be a slow thing for me, sadly. Just because I mean, I've been sleeping for years without a CPAP when I should have had one. So all that dabblage has to come and be repaired slowly. Well, what can be repaired? Apparently, the effects of sleep apnea are not like they are reversible, so that's a big plus. So it just unfortunately, like I said, takes time. It's kind of like when you quit smoking. Like after after a week, you start to breathe better and like whatever the hell it is. I don't know why I went with that analogy, but I did. But yeah, I do want to eventually do a multiplayer farm, maybe on stream. I don't know. It'd be fun to do a meme farm one more time. But again, we're looking like far, far into the future here. That's 10. Give me that. Some taters. Let's go and make a chest. What can I do on Wednesday? I can't go to Pierre's. There's nothing to buy. I need more stamina. I guess I can't get it from laying in bed. So on multiplayer, like when you play multiplayer, you can go to your bed and you can gain energy back passively. You can't do that by yourself. And it isn't like Pioneers of Olive Town, Story of Seasons, where you can just like go take a shower for an hour and come back with energy and shit. Which means I gotta eat food for energy. Which means I'm losing money. Wait, where's my pickaxe? Pickaxe, there it is. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Let's go into mine, see if we can get some copper. I love having hammers. Hammers in this game are fun in the mines. Oh, so I've been playing a lot of New World with my friend. He ended up buying it for me, and I was like, alright, since you bought it for me, I'll play it. It's very Dark Souls and Fable mixed together. And it's a little grindy and... Like, so far, I'm level 17. Like, I hit level 17 today. And it's, like, really repetitive. Like, I've spent most of my time just, like, farming, like, faction reputation and shit right now. And, like, it's not a bad game. I just wish it was a little more, like, fun. I don't know, it feels like you can just go anywhere and do whatever you want. Which isn't always bad, but... Oh, I should have brought my fishing rod here. Give me your crab. Give me your crab meat. Oh, here's the problem. I forgot about that one thing. My energy bar. I forgot about that. I forgot about the energy bar for a minute. Nope. Nope. Oh, fuck you. Get out of here. Get out of here with that mess. So I want to make a furnace. I'm going to smelt 5 bars. So I can upgrade the pickaxe. I'm going to make that a priority. I have a lot of downtime with this pickaxe, so I might also take advantage of it. Nope. Leave the mine. I got what I needed. I got a little bit of copper. That's all I needed. The funny thing about this is if you go to like floor 21 and you go through, it's different every day. And I think somebody figured out that every day that it shifts one up. So all the floors are like have a certain zone and certain maps for each floor zone. And the floors like shift up one every day. So it's really cool actually. But unfortunately it does cause some problems. Reason why. There's a reason why we lose. Now there's our potatoes. What? Oh, I can go turn some of that stuff in. I need to go to the ocean. The ocean. I gotta fish. Okay, so the next day I need to fish. Oh, you know what I should do? I should go fishing. It's about to be eel time. I should go eat a couple things and then go do some eels. Do I have any bug meat or bugs? Nope. Alright. Alright. We'll wait for the next copper bar to finish. And then we'll throw the last one in for now. We need 5 copper bars to upgrade the pickaxe. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait till I should wait till Sunday. That way I can get 2 traveling merchant checks. And then we can move on. Yeah. That's actually a really good plan. Because there's a reason why. Some of these songs are actually pretty catchy. Even though they're technically like free songs. Well, free to use, I should say. I need 300 logs for that bridge there. Motherfucker! Dude, are you serious? He locked the door as I got right to it. Like, nah, man. Nah. 300. Yeah, I mean, if, as long as you like what you're doing, I mean, it's not really that bad. That's why, like, I hated working commission sales. But that's why when I started making people's problems my problem, when I started, like, trying to see that, instead of making sales, I'm solving problems and helping people, that's when I started getting to be more successful. I stopped caring about the money, and I started caring about the person. And when I started caring about the person, I started making more money. Because I wasn't just trying to make a sale, I was trying to, again, solve a problem. I was trying to help somebody through a tough time, whether it was, oh, fuck, hello, eel. I was trying to help somebody through a tough time, whether it was, like, trying to lose weight. Because I worked in, like, the lawn and garden, the fitness, and the tool department. And I used to do a lot of, like, home construction stuff. I did the painting, the drywall repair, that kind of stuff. So I technically had experience with tools, obviously. I'm fat, so I wasn't too great with the lawn with the treadmills. I mean, I'm a fat guy, but lawn and garden, man, I could tell you a thing or two about them tractors. I was pretty pudgy about. I got to sit on one of those zero turns one year, and dude, I felt like a kid again, man. Those zero turns, take the fucking blade off it, and soup that shit up. You can make that shit into a go-kart easy. Oh, man, you don't need no blade deck on that shit. All it is a go-kart with a fucking blade on it. That's all it is. Oh, you fucking bitch. It's probably a halibut. It's a cheeky fish, wherever the fuck it is. Yep, it's a halibut. You cheeky bitch. I mean, yeah, I mean, I know what you mean because, like, that's how I treated my job when I had it. I stopped seeing it as a way to make money, and I started seeing it as a way to help people. My boss didn't like me. My original boss that I had, he was an amazing dude. I actually friended him on Facebook, and and I still keep tabs on him. Like, I see what he's doing, how he's doing. Amazing dude. Really, like, really cool. And yeah, I mean, just an amazing guy. He taught me everything I needed to get out of my shell and to, make sales. And if he turned an introvert like me into a fucking badass salesperson, then that pretty much tells you what kind of talents he's got, He'd be amazing at human relations. Because, like, dude, he just... That dude is like a one-man support system. But yeah. I never liked the boss that much until that job. All my other jobs I had, like, I used to work at McDonald's when I was a kid. Worked at Subway. I worked as a stalker in a wholesale warehouse. Hello, mouse? Mouse? What the fuck? I think my mouse went idle there for a second. Like, wait, why can't I use my mouse? Anyways, like, I did Whole Food stocking. I did all kinds of stuff, and I was always always around food. So when I went to start working in commission, it was like, I'm not around food anymore. This is kind of weird. Fuck yes, got the ancient seed. And I was actually pretty happy because I was like, okay, finally, I can get away from the fucking grease, which was like having my acne like blow the fuck up. It was bad. So I got away from the grease. I got away from, the pissy customers coming in for food. Like, there's some pretty hangry bitches that came into Subway. I worked for them, man. I had some pretty cool people, though. I had a lot of cops come through. You know how fun it is? Let me pause. You know how fun it is? Let me just pause that, too. Do you know how fun it is being a teenager in high school and knowing almost every goddamn cop in your town? All because you make their food at nights? I knew the night shift police like it was nothing. Which was funny because at the time my dad was on the wrong side of the law. he was he was going through a phase where he was a drug addict. And like, thankfully I can tell the story because he's not around anymore, uh but yeah, he was a drug addict, and at one point I even had a drug dealer living with me when I was in high school. Mind you, I was one of those kids who, like, you know what? I turned a blind eye because it was my dad, and I had nowhere else to go. I didn't want to go into any kind of protective services or anything. I couldn't do anything like that. But I was literally living with a drug dealer, you know, a gangbanger, and I came home from work one night. My dad was fucking doped up in his fucking room, like gone, like he passed out. I walk in through the house. I go to the living room because that's where we had all of our shit because that's where everybody hung out. So I had my PlayStation out there. I had a small TV for me, and that's where I would hang out primarily. And we had a large flat screen. The flat screen's gone. My TV's gone. My PlayStation's gone out of the fucking living room. And I'm like, what the fuck? My bedroom is, you can see the living room from my bedroom from the living room, and I can see my light on. And I was like, oh shit. Mind you, I'm still in a state of shock. I'm not pissed off yet. I'm in a state of shock that things are gone. I go to my bedroom. My clothes are gone. I had like 2 shirts in my wardrobe. All my other clothes, besides the uniform I was wearing for Subway, were gone. All my games were gone, including my old Pokemon games, my Game Boy Advance, my little Game Boy SP. All that shit was gone. My Xbox games were gone. Everything. Like, when I tell you that these fuckers, these drug dealers that I was living with, stole everything out of our house, they fucking stole everything. And, so I went to my dad's bedroom, and what had happened was, because his stuff didn't get touched, his stuff was right there in his room still. What he did was he probably had someone come into his room, got him some drug, and kept him distracted with the door closed, doing God knows what. I wasn't home, so I'm not going to assume anything. But they probably had the door closed, and that's when Homeboy and his crew came running up in the house and started cleaning the fucking place out. Because not only was all of our shit gone, but all of Homeboy's shit was gone. All the stuff out of his closet was cleaned out. His room was cleaned out. It was like he never even lived there, minus the gang markings that he had behind the fucking door on the fucking drywall. You know how great that was? Ugh. I woke my dad up and I was fucking livid. I was like, yo, we just got fucking robbed. And you know how I know that it was his fault? Not once did he say, let's call the cops. Not once did he say, hey, we got robbed. We need to go file a report. I could not. I wanted to do something, but when he decided that he didn't want to press charges, I knew that it was because of his addictions that I lost everything. So I was not a happy person. No fire. It's really hot in my house. I have no shirt on. Nobody wants to see a fat man with no shirt, especially in a morbidly obese fat man. So if it gets a little bit colder, I'll throw my shirt on and then I can put the camera on. But right now, it is hot as balls in this house. I can't right now. But after that, my dad ended up going to jail for a little while for a DUI charge, and I ended up living alone for a little while. As a Mind you, I was 17 years old at this time when my dad went to jail for about a month and a half, and I was living alone. I was doing just fine. I had my neighbor across the street that helped out. You know, if I needed to talk to someone, I can go across the street. I could talk to them easily. All the doors were locked up. I had my dog, and we were pretty well off. I mean, I come home from work one day, and I could swear there was a fucking light on inside the house because I used to ride my bike home from work because I used to ride a bicycle. That's how I got to and from work as a kid. I could swear there was a light on the back fucking room. So, and this, I didn't have a cell phone at the time. So I knock on my neighbor's door. I'm like, hey, and it's an old man and old lady. Like they're really sweet people. I knock on the door like, hey, and I tell them, hey, it's me. They said, what's going on? What's wrong? And I tell them straight, like, I think there's somebody inside my house. Can you help me call the cops? And we called the cops. Cops got out there pretty quick, about 2-3 minutes. And I gave them the house key. I said, I think there's somebody inside the house. Let's I mean, feel free to go check it. you know, I believe I saw a light on when I came in, and there should not be anybody home. So they did the house search. Nobody was home. Nobody was inside. So I don't know if it's just a reflection of the light or what it was, because there was a street light by that house, by the house there. But there's nobody inside. Then the cops legit were like, "We know you," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know you." They're like, "You just get off work?" I was like, "Yes, sir." And they're like, "Huh? Where's your dad at?" Mind you, these are the cops that just arrested my dad about a month ago for DUI. And they know who I was because they knew who he was. And they also came in. I was like, my dad's in jail serving a little bit of time for DUI. Why? They're like, well, how old are you? I was like, fuck! Here we go. As soon as they asked me how old I was, I could not. Oh, man, I knew I was fucked. Because I have to answer honestly. Like, I mean, they're doing an investigation. They want to make sure that I'm not a minor living on my own right now while my dad is in jail. But guess what? I was. So, I told them I was 17. They said, okay, do you have anywhere to go? I said, I can call my grandma, which she wasn't my actual grandma. She was like a family friend who I've known for years. And it was really fun. Yeah, story time. You don't get story time from me often, so yeah. That night they let me go. They let me stay in the house. The next night, since they knew where I worked at Subway, they knew I was closing that day. They came up to the restaurant. It was like, hey, we came to do a checkup on you. And I told them, yeah, everything was fine. They're like, oh, by the way, um, we need to either take you to a state institution until your dad gets out of jail, or you need to have a parent or guardian come get you. And I was like, fuck. Because I was like, okay, I got away with it last night. I could stay in my own bed last night. I was perfectly fine. But now I got the cop showing up at my job. Mind you, we were already closed. It was like 10:15. Like, I was about ready to walk out the door after mopping the floors and cleaning up. And, I call my grandma. I'm like, Grandma, I got a problem. She's like, what's going on? Mind you, this is another old lady. Like, these people are so fucking sweet being up this late for this little kid right here. But it's like 10:15, 10:20. I'm calling my grandma. I'm like, hey, Grandma, you know my dad's in jail, right? She's like, yeah. It's like, well, apparently the cops are saying that I either need to find someone to stay with, or I'm going to a state facility until my dad gets released. Can I stay with you for a couple more weeks until dad gets out of jail? At 10 o'clock at night, I am asking my grandma this on the fly. She says, boy, get your shit and get over here. It was the fucking best. Like, I loved her so much. That was the only time in my life I ever rode in the back of a police car. I left my bicycle at work because the cop had to escort me wherever I was supposed to go. And I told her, well, my grandma lives on the other side of town, which is, about 5 or 6 miles. And it was already 10 o'clock, almost 10:30. I was going to ride my bike that way because, it's through busy roads. So the cop puts me in the back of the cop car. And this is the fun part of the story, mind you. Puts me in the back of the cop car, takes me over to my grandma's house. Mind you, my grandma lives behind my childhood friend's house. And they're pretty rough, but they're really good people. What's up, Raj? So imagine their surprise at 10:40 at night, because it took us some time to get over there. 10:40, 10:45. A cop car with no lights is pulling into their driveway and is going to their grandma's house. So, I come out of the cop car, and my grandma's like outside, and my grandma's talking to the cop, like, yeah, it's fine, he can stay with me. And my fucking childhood friends are on their back porch just watching me come out of the cop car like I did something wrong. I still could not figure out what they were thinking because they never told me. It was funny. That night I went into grandma's house. We got arrangements made for my sleeping situation. The next day was a Saturday, I believe. And I was at my grandma's house, so I went outside, they had a basketball hoop and everything outside their house. So I waited till about 11 o'clock, and I started shooting hoops. I had nothing else to do as a kid, and all my shit had just gotten stolen. So, I don't have anything. And the dad comes out of the house, is like, hey boy, what you doing? I said, well, I got into a little trouble last night. He's like, yeah, I heard. What were you doing in the back of a cop car? And this is a man that I grew up. I was 7 years old. I've known this man for a decade, over half of my life. Okay? And this man he is as fucking straight up as possible. You do not lie to this man. And I told him straight up, I was like, well, my dad's in jail. And if I didn't have somewhere to go last night, I was going into child services. So, your mom, grandma, is helping me out for a while until dad gets out. For the next couple weeks. He looked at me like, are you fucking serious? I love this man. Dude, this guy was like the perfect father figure. He was a man of very few words. But god damn it, when he spoke, You listened. Oh man, I love that guy. I should honestly check up on them because I haven't checked up on them in a while. But but yeah. So that's my story. Bas you know, End of it. I lived 2 weeks with my grandma. It was a really good time, really relaxing time. Dad got out of jail. I went back home, and my dad, after finally being in jail for DUI, got sober, came home, realized that there was nothing in the house, and that's when me and grandma and our neighbors from across the street had an intervention from my dad and got him back onto a better track. So he stopped dealing with a lot of the shady people that were around, and he still slipped every so often. Like he wasn't a strong man, and drugs are a pain in the ass. But yeah, it was an it was a really really weird time in my life when I was at that point. And I like how that all started with me just saying I used to work at Subway. But yeah, so yeah, story time, Raj. Long and short, don't do drugs, don't get involved with gangbanger wannabes, and I guess don't lie to the cops if you have to speak, which you technically don't have to, but if you do, then don't lie to the cops, obviously. Anyways, you came early. You would have came early, but you're recording for your video. Yo, I totally understand that. So at least he made an attempt. He did, JJ. He did. You know, my dad was a piece of shit back in the day, but god damn it, he did make an attempt. So I stuck around him for that. It was also hard because my mom was currently dating at the time was dating a very unlikable man, and you gotta imagine between an alcoholic, drug druggy father and that man, I'd rather have stayed with my dad. That tells you how bad that man was. So, just saying for reference, because a lot of people, it's easy for you to say, "Oh, well, you could have just left. You could have just went to your mom's. You could have went to a family member's." And it's not always that easy, especially in life. Like it's not always that easy. There's not a B, C choice, and one path is not always better than the other. Sometimes there's a little give and take that really fucks with you. So, but yeah. I think seeing how fucked up my dad got with drugs, alcohol, and all that shit is what kept me straight laced. Like, I don't get me wrong, I've smoked a little marijuana when I was a kid. I haven't smoked anything in years. Like, I haven't done any drugs in years. I haven't drank in about 2 years. I quit drinking whenever I got on my blood pressure medication. So like, I there's some days that I want to drink, but I don't. And I've never smoked cigarettes, so yeah. Yeah, fire, like literally between my mom's boyfriend and my dad, it was the lesser of two evils. And the lesser of two evils was an alcoholic druggie. So that's the only thing I'm going to say about that, because the other evil, I don't even want to talk about him, because it might bring a motherfucker back in my life, and I don't want it. Yeah, I used to smoke some marinara, and it was very tasty, very tomatoey. And yeah. Yeah, which thankfully by the time I turned 18, my dad had gotten his life together and got it right. We moved out of that town and back into my hometown so I can be closer to my mom. And then my dad just like he stopped doing drugs and he started going back to just like alcohol, and it was just like it was back and forth with me and him. Like He'd get really drunk and try to push his weight on me. He'd find out that I'm a fat man, and he couldn't push weight around me no more. He learned very quickly that he was getting old and I was getting stronger. One time my dad... Mouse? I don't know why my mouse is being real fucking dumb there. Guess for that I just woke up. Woke it up from the brief hibernation from story time. But yeah, one time when I was like 15, my dad and I were living on a pretty bad road. But it's where I met one of my bosses when I was a kid. And really cool guy. It's sad because he just died of cancer. But he was a really cool dude. Like, I love that man. But my dad got stupid drunk one day and decided he wanted to show off in front of his friend. So he tried pushing his weight around with me. Trying, tell me to do shit and whatnot. And I told him, look, I just got back from school. I got homework to do. I got other shit to do. And he tried to push me, and try to get into like a little grappling match with me. Here's the thing. He was definitely an older man at this point. And I was definitely a pretty heavy rock. So when he went to go push me, I didn't budge. But when it came time to push back, primarily because he was drunk too, I pushed him back and his ass fell back and into the fucking porch and he landed on his ass. And he learned that day that he should not start shit with me. Cause I'm not a pussy. I told my dad, look, I love the fuck out of you, but you can't do that. That's a no-no. I got into a lot of fights with my dad. There was one night when I was living with him, we got into an argument over something really fucking small. And so what he did, he got so pissed off, and he was drunk as usual. He took a plate, not a paper plate, an actual plate, and smashed it over my head. Mind you, thankfully I'm very thick-skulled at this point. And there was no blood. There was nothing, nothing visible. But yeah, he broke a plate over my head, like some weird tables, ladders, and chairs match or something stupid like that. And yeah, it was very entertaining. I ended up calling that neighbor I was just talking about, the one that I met that had just died of cancer recently. I called him. I was like, dude, can I come stay with you for the night? He's like, yeah, what's up? And I told him, look, my dad just hit me in the head with a fucking plate, and honestly, I don't feel safe with him anymore. So I took my shit, like I took my PlayStation, my Game Boys, some clothes. I put it all in my backpack, my school bag. I had my backpack fucking stuffed, okay? Mind you, I had a vehicle at this point. So I put my backpack in there. I had baby girl with me. I took baby girl into the car. I said, you ain't keeping the dog. You ain't doing this. It's like, fuck that. I took the puppy and me, and we got the fuck out of there. He figured out he fucked up the next day after he sobered up a little. Because when I wasn't home, he was like, get your ass home. I'm like, no. I'm not coming home. And he got pissed off, obviously, like, why aren't you coming home? I was like, so if you go into my old room, and I said this legitimately, I said, if you go into my old room, you'll see what should be plate shards on the floor. And I told him, I didn't drop a plate last night. You broke that plate on my head. And, I hate to tell you this, but I'm not coming home. Not until you, not until you get some help. He wasn't exactly enthused with the idea of losing his dishwasher, his cook, his maid. Like, he knew he fucked up whenever I said I ain't coming home. So, yeah. I think it's safe to say that at that point I had my dad more or less by the huevos. Because now he had to cook, clean, and do everything for himself. And after me doing it for about 6 years, 7 years for him, it was like he done forgot how to do it. Which is why he wanted me back, because he wanted somebody to go on beer. Like, when I tell you, okay, he would send me on beer runs. You could ask Cynthia if she was here. I would leave the house 2 or 3 times a day for a fucking case of beer for my dad. This dude knew nothing but how to drink. Like, literally, 20, 40 bucks a day on just beer. And, I mean, thankfully the store was close by. I didn't have to start the car up or anything. I could literally walk to the convenience store, and I did. Because a lot of times when my dad, was sending me on beer runs, I was already pissed off. Like, dude, me walking there and walking back got me out of the house for so much longer than if I drove. I was in no hurry. I was in zero hurry. But yeah, man. Man, thankfully my life's not been that hard. Fuck. I hate these guys. I hate these fucking bugs so much. Come on, bitch. Alright. And mind you, I know that my life was hard, don't get me wrong. But I know that there are people who have had way worse happen to them. I've survived and went through a lot of weird situations, and you know, fuck you. And I've went through a lot of shit, but, at the end of the day, I learned how not to be, a drunk. Really? Is this what we're gonna do? I'm guessing the gods are not happy with me today. I don't know what's giving me that impression. But if I had to guess, I would say the gods are not impressed with me today. Jesus Christ. No. That's 6 of them now. Not fuck that. Jesus. I've never seen an infestation that bad. I'm gonna go to the fucking Adventurers Guild. I need to swerve. This dagger is great, but it's not gonna handle. Really, 2 p.m.? Okay. Yeah, that's the one thing, like, if anything at all, If anything, the one thing I am thankful for my dad for doing is showing me how bad I could turn out and how dependent I could be on alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, all that shit. Like when people say, "Oh, it's not addicting," it's not. No, it is. I live with a man who couldn't quit smoking at all. He took patches and shit, and he failed every single time he tried to quit smoking. Every time he tried to quit alcohol, he quit on quitting. He ended up going back to the fucking booze, back to the hard liquor. Like, and he wasn't long gone from drugs either. Like, don't get me wrong. He's a nice guy, but he didn't exactly get away from drugs too much. Yeah, let's get that. Sell the elf blade. Get the silver saber. That sweeping pattern's way better. Swords and hammers are the best ways to go for damage in this game. Like as far as getting anything done. That being said, this day is pretty much a wash now. Yeah, I like telling these stories every so often because some people just, they think, oh, well, what have you to worry about? What's wrong with that, you're a streamer. What could possibly be wrong with your life? And not many people understand that just because people like actively stream on on a website or something, that doesn't mean that they're perfect, that they had great lives or anything. If anything, they're entertained because they learned how to be entertaining for themselves. There we go. But yeah. Go see if we can find Haley. See, at the end of the day, like, my dad was chaos incarnate. Literally. He was pure chaos. But I do miss that man. He brought hell upon my life in many ways. But at the end of the day, I do miss that fucker. Hi, Haley. Alright, where are we at? Only at one heart? Fuck. Oh, and then I get a golden flower today, of course. Right after I give her the gift, I get a golden flower. I got a golden ticket. Guess I'll go check the beach. No, he did not blow up my furnaces, though. But he did smash two of my laptop screens. So, he does have you beat there. I have two laptops that run perfectly. The only problem is their screens have been punched. Because he got drunk, and because my extra time was spent on the computer. Surprise, surprise. He got jealous of me not giving him attention, so I could be his butler instead of his child, and he decided to liberate me temporarily from my electronic devices. And unfortunately, fathers are hit and miss. It depends upon it depends upon upbringing. It depends upon like how things go. Like yeah, I'm a total fucking troll, but I would like to think if anything did happen and I did get to be with somebody, I think I'd be a pretty good dad. I think I'd make a pretty good dad. I would at least try to be better than my dad was, which honestly is not a high bar. Oh, nice. Another rainy day. Spirits, are you pissed? Oh, very happy. We like very happy spirits. Tomorrow holding egg festival. Okay, that's cool. Whatever, buddy. I have bad flashbacks with egg festivals. I'd rather not talk about it. Yeah, there are some people in my past that I thought were really good friends, and they end up being just temporary people in my life, which really sucks because there's a couple people that I wish I could have kept a better hold of, because at the time that I was talking with them and hanging out with them, they were genuine. But I mean, even over the course of a couple of days, things could change. The Fire Nation could attack. Fucking rabbit's foot. That fucking coconut. Pufferfish and tomato. That's an apple. There's a tomato. That's a summer crop. I can just do the summer crop. I mean, fuck. Do I have a puffer? Yes, I have a puffer already. Alright. I spent what I needed to spend. Let me go grab my copper bars. Oh, shit. I need to go to the fucking mine today. If I can go to the mine, then I can probably clear out about 10 floors easy. Maybe more if I just focus strictly on ladders. Let's clean out my inventory. I can give... Oh, I can't give Haley her gift tomorrow. Fuck. Alright, let me take the daffodil. If I get out of the mine by 3, I can run to Clint and maybe... That requires me to have a furnace on hand, which I just definitely left one back there. Yeah, so I ain't gonna be able to do a copper upgrade. Technically, your pickaxe should be what you should be turning in right now, or any item. Oh, for fuck's sake, I put my coconut in the thing. Today is the day that you should upgrade a tool, for sure. Because you're gonna lose a day tomorrow anyways. So I would say usually on Friday the 12th, upgrade your pickaxe to a copper one. Because by now you should have the furnace and the copper bars. I'm lacking because I had a really bad day yesterday and the infestations were horrible. But I can probably go get some quick copper and go turn it around. Nice. Let me grab some copper while I'm in here. Infestation, of course. Nope. Hardwood is definitely needed, so we'll keep that. Don't want to fuck with you. Floor 14. Alright, so there's a bunch of stuff on that right there. I don't know if you've seen it. Not 14, but 24. But, whatever. Fuck. Let's go up here. Like a light ring. Nope. No light ring, no magnet ring. There's 25. On a good day like this, I could probably find the ladder very easily. If we don't, then it probably is already spawned somewhere. Or it could be right there. Or sunglasses in a cave, what a chad. I'm more afraid of China starting to slowly decrease the silicon chips that make it here to US. Starting some shit at this point. China can't do that because if China does, they lose their giant debt sink that we're in. To cripple us means they would not get their money back. So China can't cripple the US. If they do, they're shooting themselves in the foot, which makes no sense. At this point, China kind of has to play nice with us. Like, even if somebody were to go to war with us, it wouldn't be China. And honestly, it would be hard to even try to talk any communist regime to attack the US right now because of how much that we owe China. It would be in their best interest to protect us, to keep that outstanding debt available, because one way or the other, if we start becoming successful as a country, they get their money back. So, I mean, it would only make sense to protect your, protect the country that, you know, you loaned all this money to, and not leave them high and dry. Yeah, we've been in debt to China for years, bro. Dude, we've been in debt with China. Shit. So nice having a real sword. I needed a real sword in my life. Dude, are you fucking serious? Are you? It was the last fucking one, really? Okay. Swerve, this must be where you're at. This must be the mining that you're in. Yeah, this is where the light ring would definitely come in handy. By the way, I can't see shit either, so, for, for those, yeah, I saw your green eyes. Nope. Get fucked. Bat from my left. Yeah, it's definitely not being kind to me. Oh. As I say that, it starts to be kind to me. Light ring, anywhere. Okay. Oh, this is a bat swarm. Yeah, this is a bat swarm. This ain't bad though. I need bat wings. The infestation in the bug floors is good for fishing, but this is actually good for my community center. There's all these bat wings. Down to 7. walk through. God damn it. Oh, it's already 5 p.m. Okay, so I've missed Haley. It's really hard to see, but I can see their green eyes. Okay. Realizing stuff that you hope isn't true. Well, I'm screwed. I need to get out of here. Let's go and leave the mine. Alright, so we got pretty far. We almost hit 35, but I just didn't have the energy. I have the cave carrots, but I'm not going to spend them. I'll save the cave carrots for when I get deeper in. Ah, fucking leak. That would have been helpful. That would have been fucking helpful. I can't meet Haley tomorrow. I gotta try to see if I can... Hopefully she's in her living room. If she's not, then yeah. Alright, Raj. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for coming on by and hanging out for a little while. I really appreciate you, bud. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. I mean, I'll be streaming Saturday. But I will be streaming Saturday. I decided I'm going to take tomorrow off to rest up. Yep, that's closed at 8. That's right. Because I got a lot of stuff to do during the day, like early day. And then tomorrow evening is going to be like a super relaxed evening. And then Saturday morning, I'm going to get a couple last minute things done. And then Saturday night is whenever we do the sleep lock. So big plans, big plans. If I had one more copper, I would totally do it. If I had one more, I would totally do that, but I'm not going to. But like I said earlier in the stream, I know I spent like 15 minutes on story time, but I probably am gonna wrap it up here for a little while. Just because again, I haven't really slept much, and I'm starting to feel like I can probably lay back down for a little while. I got some stuff to do tonight. Gotta finalize some stuff that I need for the channel here, and then I need to also do certain things. Mods, if you are in Discord, please check the mod chat that I have for y'all. And for those who aren't mods but still want to help out in some way, uh, definitely try to spread the word. I feel like a lot of people in our community don't know that I'll be doing a sleep lock because nobody ever really does. So, uh, hello, kitty. But that being said, like my character, I too am gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna go snuggle up next to Raj. So I will be seeing you guys later. Everyone is amazing. Thank you for coming out here. Thank you for the 4 likes. I appreciate y'all. I am sorry that this is immensely shorter than what I normally would do, but I just haven't had any rest, so I need to go get some, sadly. But I don't know. I'll see if I can stream later on. No promises. It all comes down to how things uh how things go with the friends and whatnot. I might do like a 2-hour stream later to make up for the 2 hours I'm missing now. But I make no promises. I won't see y'all tomorrow, so I'll see y'all Saturday. Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we're gonna be doing our sleep lock. So come out. You don't have to spend any money. You don't have to do anything. We hit our donation goal. This is more of a celebration stream than anything else. So just come on out. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Watch me get frustrated at a Pokemon game for the first time in probably fucking 4 months, 5 months, something like that. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.